Good morning.
You're not.
All right, I'm going to ask you to please be seated.
After Jesus died on the cross, his disciples and followers were in great despair. They did not believe the report from the women that Jesus had risen from the grave. Listen as two men on their way back home to Emmaus and the other to Bradenton come into contact with our risen Lord.
Come, my friend, we must pick up the pace if we wish to reach Emmaus before evening.
Yeah, let's go. We got a long trip back to Bradenton.
There is nothing left for us back there. The Passover feast is ended. Perhaps it's safer for us to leave Jerusalem.
This trip was supposed to be different. We were supposed to have a celebration.
The past 2 days have been days of sorrow, not one of celebration now that Jesus has been crucified.
No matter how much you try to help people, no matter how good you are, there's always someone who wants to bring you down.
And Judas was supposed to be his friend. He walked with him and ate with him.
Sometimes Satan uses people closest to you.
Judas witnessed his miracles and prayed with him.
Sometimes Satan uses people you trust the most.
Then Judas turned against him.
That's just how Satan works. He'll use the people that pretend to love you.
The image of Jesus' torment and pain will forever haunt me.
I thought once I believed in Jesus, everything would be all right.
The shouts and jeers in the crowd still haunt my ears.
I thought if I showed love, I would get love in return.
I felt his gasps of air, and my soul was emptied as he struggled to take that last breath of life.
I feel so alone sometimes. It seems that God has even left me.
Perhaps he was not the one.
Perhaps there's no hope for me.
What is troubling you, and why are you so sad?
Don't you know about all the things that's happened in my life?
What things?
Concerning Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet and a preacher, one who did great miracles before God and all the people, and then they crucified him.
I hope God would be able to help me make it through.
They buried him in a tomb just outside the city 3 days ago. Can you imagine some women coming and saying that he was gone?
Women get too emotional sometimes. My wife tells me that resurrection story every single year.
But Peter also went to the tomb and returned saying the body is gone, but that the linen wrapping was still there.
Even if that were true, that was 2,000 years ago.
Are you so slow to understand the scriptures and believe, even though you have heard the word through the preachers God sent to you?
We know that the Messiah will come from the seed of David.
I've heard that the Messiah will be born in a manger.
Christ came not just to be born and live among men, but also to suffer and die for the sin of man.
But we have read that his kingdom shall reign forever and for all generations.
Do you not remember the words of the prophet Isaiah? He is to be wounded for your transgressions and bruised for your iniquities, and the chastisement of your peace was upon him, and with his stripes you are healed.
Then should I expect some pain in my life as well?
But you shall also receive glory through your suffering as Christ has been glorified.
The evening is upon us. Come and stay with us, for our home is near.
Yes, there's much I need to understand. Please stay for dinner.
Please sit. It is not much food, but you are welcomed. Would you pray over the bread?
Lord, bless now this bread and bless these who have put their faith in me. Give them knowledge and understanding of the true and living God.
Master,
Jesus?
did not our hearts burn within us with his words?
Jesus may be gone from my presence, but he is alive in heaven. And because he lives, I know I can face tomorrow.